Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by the Liberty Times, a seasonal rain front has brought torrential rainfall to northern Kyushu and the Shikoku region of Japan. In response to the escalating severe weather, Yatsushiro City in Kumamoto Prefecture issued an evacuation directive at approximately 11:32 a.m. on July 5, affecting 58,255 households and a total of 118,047 residents. Under Japan's 5-level disaster warning system, an evacuation directive represents a Level 4 warning, which strongly urges citizens living in designated high-risk areas to evacuate to safer locations immediately. Additionally, the Japan Meteorological Agency has issued warnings urging the public to remain highly vigilant against potential secondary disasters, including landslides, flooding in low-lying areas, and overflowing rivers, as the risk of serious water damage continues to escalate across the affected regions. According to a report by Tsingtao, Russian President Vladimir Putin and US President Donald Trump held an 85-minute telephone conversation on July 4th. During the call, Putin reiterated Russia's preference for resolving the Ukraine conflict through political and diplomatic channels, while emphasizing that Russia's principled positions must be taken into account. He also briefed Trump on the battlefield situation, noting that Russian forces are currently on the offensive. Trump restated his commitment to securing a swift end to military operations and seeking a peaceful resolution to the crisis. It was noted that Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, will continue mediation efforts and plan to visit Moscow at an appropriate time. Additionally, the two leaders discussed the situation in Iran. Putin expressed hope that ongoing U.S.-Iran negotiations would lead to a mutually acceptable, long-term solution on key issues, offering Russia's assistance in easing regional tensions. Trump expressed gratitude for Russia's constructive suggestions. The call concluded with Putin inviting Trump to visit Russia. According to a report by the Liberty Times, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang recently visited Sweden, marking the first visit by a Chinese foreign minister to the country in 22 years. While official discussions focused on trade and security, the plight of imprisoned Swedish citizen Minhai became a major focal point of public and political attention. Minhai, a publisher and co-owner of Hong Kong's Causeway Bay books, was abducted in Thailand in 2015 and later sentenced to 10 years in prison by a Chinese court in 2020. Ahead of Wang's visit, organizations like Reporters Without Borders and Gui's daughter, Angela Gui, publicly demanded information on his whereabouts and immediate release. Following her meeting with Wang Swedish Foreign Minister Maria Malmer Stenergard told the media that she explicitly demanded Gui's release. Stenergard noted that the Chinese side conveyed that Gui is currently in good health. However, long-term activists and journalists supporting Gui expressed deep skepticism, stating they cannot trust Chinese diplomatic assurances without independent verification. According to a report by Liberty Times, citing South Korea's Daily NK, a serious incident has shaken a highly privileged residential district in Pyongyang, North Korea. 3 16-year-old teenagers, who are the children of North Korea's top-tier core scientists, were arrested in mid-June for secretly reading smuggled South Korean novels. The incident took place in scientist Dong in the Unjong district of northern Pyongyang, an elite area established to house and incentivize crucial technological brains and their families. The teenagers reportedly gathered at one of their homes while their parents were working, using mobile phones and mini laptops to access a smuggled SD card containing South Korean popular novels and books critical of the regime. Their frequent daytime meetings aroused the suspicion of a neighbor associated with the local surveillance network, who then informed the security department. Authorities raided the home, confiscated the electronics, and detained the teenagers. In response, North Korean authorities held an emergency ideological meeting to criticize the youths. If convicted, the teenagers face ruined futures and their prominent parents despite their contributions to national defense technology, risk being labeled enemies of the revolution, leading to the potential exile of the entire family. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.